So, hello everybody, Night Spite here, and today we're back on the yard. For a little surprise, when I first got the pomegranate seeds, I kind of just drew them all around the yard, and then it rained super hard to the point where it was just flooding, so the seeds are literally just floating all across the yard. It's how they ended up in the flower bed, and apparently over here too, it's back there. There's some here. The watermelons have still literally just taking over this area. I see more flowers and more heads. I also see more little insects that like to live. Literally, they just walk across them. And I've been seeing that many bite marks on it. They're just walking on it. They really love to sit there. This thing has grown even longer. Literally, the day after I cut it, it grew another arm. It's still growing more arms. It's just determined to get big. If I cut one down, it will replace it super quick. And it's bolting, but not. Some of them die, or the rest of them just keep going. Up here, it literally just made more flowers to cover the stump. And they're just getting higher. Yeah, they're covering all the lower ones as well. So now I understand why they're dying. It's literally covering itself. And all you see is the lower tomatoes just down here. If I didn't prune it before, I would have never noticed them. They would have just been there under dead leaves. And this one's trying to become like that too. I can see the tomatoes that are here, but it gets harder to notice them over time because it keeps covering them up. There's some yellow leaves in there. A bunch more flowers. So that's where more tomatoes are going to form in the future. We got the greens. Still, literally just everywhere. The flowers on this one died, and now it's just nothing but pea pods. You got basil. Well, I'm hoping that I can cut some of this down. I can get planted over there in some of the flower bed next to the tomatoes, because the basil actually helps as a companion plant for keeping pests off them. I tried putting some down here, but I don't really think they need anything else outside of all this grass, which isn't affecting the peanuts either. The peanuts are doing very fine in the yard. I ended up trying to root these, but they're in the sun for too long and they kind of just died. So I'm going to take them out and let them dry for a bit before I put them in water. They'll either root or they won't. And if they don't, I just throw them away. That's how I got all my tomato plants so far. And this dude, he seems like he's doing better. He's reaching out for the sun now and not just flopping over. That one is now literally just leaning on the stick. He's getting longer. You can see his body starting to curve. He's about the same, but he's not dying. So I say he's still alive. It's just he's more stunted than the other one. These guys literally just flop over every time I water them. They get tall, but their spine has no strength whatsoever. I'd say the same for the squash, which literally they flop over every time they're watered. Whether I water them low to the ground or not, they just get pushed. At the very least, these ones are growing more. And you notice inside you see these leaves forming. I think that's where the squashes want to start growing out of. I see this guy. So I put him down yesterday. He seems to be doing okay. I ended up pruning him again because he started growing arms that are reaching towards the ground. And again, you can't let the leaves touch the ground or they just start dying off. Even now, he has a leaf on the top which is dying. I'm probably going to have to cut that off too. Really, as soon as the leaf starts dying, you should just remove it. If they have enough to get more sunlight, let them. They'll just regrow the arms. It's better than letting the dead arm reach the rest of the plant. And this guy's still growing. And now he's reaching out towards the sunlight again. And he got a vine just wrapped on around the house too for support. He's just getting more taller and growing more arms out. Not seeing more flowers on him anymore. just the ones he already has. And you're grabbing the grass again. And reaching out. I'm going to have to mow it before it starts grabbing more grass and it starts becoming a hassle to remove. And last week we got the tomato plants I'm trying to root. So far they're still green. I just haven't seen any roots form on the ends yet. Not thick ones at least.